Hello and welcome to This Week in Racers Soccer. I'm Steve Peake here with head coach Beth Acreman. Coach, it was another wild week of soccer. Talk first about the SIU-Edwardsville game and how that got going.
Well, I think came out and played really good first half, and really for half of the second half did really well, and then there was a big stoppage, and that kind of killed our momentum, and we were up 2-1, and really pleased with the effort the girls were putting in. There was a really long stoppage for injury, which I think rattled our group, and we lost momentum.
And like you mentioned, you're up 2-1 in the second half, 63rd minute, the girl for SIUE goes down, and you always hate to see that. But like you said, may have stopped some momentum that you guys had, because after that there were 4 unanswered goals. What do you contribute to that, really?
Well, we had a crazy 5 minutes. Obviously, a goal scoring from the halfway line isn't something that you expect to happen, but it did. And I think we were completely rattled for about 5 minutes, and that was where 3 goals happened. So the girls definitely... we responded after the game, and they obviously had to hear that it's not good enough and we needed to do better. And I think on Sunday's game, they definitely came out more inspired and concentrated a little bit more.
Now we'll talk about that game. It's a really good team in Eastern Illinois, and you all came out and took the fight right to them. You got an equalizer there right before the half. Talk about the first half.
Well, the first half, I think definitely we had a lot of chances again to make a big difference. I think we gave up a really easy goal, which was a shame. I know for our back line we have higher standards than that, but to be going into halftime at 1-1 was definitely a good place for us, and definitely I knew we were going to go into the second half really hard. Yes,
and then the second half, of course, they score a goal. It's 2-1, but you guys really controlled the game for the most part and had so many opportunities, 15 shots on goal, but just unfortunately couldn't find the back of the net.
Well, with 30 shots, 15 on goal and 11 corners, you just expect your attacking players to do better, but it was just one of those games. Sometimes in soccer we play the games that we think we've played really well and don't come out with the result. It was just a shame for the girls after all their efforts that we couldn't put another one in the back of the net.
A couple that went off the post. I mean, did you contribute some of that just to bad luck?
It was just one of those games where you just could tell it was just not going to happen for us that day. We had chances from heading the ball to balls across the 6 to outside shots that just were missing by millimetres. So it was just one of those games that was very difficult. I know for my players and staff, we couldn't be unhappy with the effort, but it was just the actual result that wasn't what we were looking for.
Right, and we talked about this, a player we talked about almost all season, but another strong performance this weekend by Julie Mooney. Yeah,
I mean, she's hitting top form. I mean, she's amazing on the dribble. As everyone, the fans get very excited when she touches the ball. I think she did a very good job on Sunday again. We'll ask her to do it for the next 4 games, and I think we need other players, though, that are going to step up and put the ball in the back of the net, which I know we have. It was just on Sunday, some of them are taking their chances. They're just not going in.
All right, so 2 big games come up again this weekend, Eastern Kentucky. What are your thoughts on them?
Well, we know they're going to be a very good little soccer team. I think they pass the ball well. They're a possession-orientated team, so I think that might suit us a little bit better. When we go to Moorhead, they play a little more direct. They're a little bit more high tempo, running at you. So it will be 2 kind of different games this weekend, but we're preparing hard this week to go down there and test ourselves against both of them.
2 tough games in Richmond and then in Moorhead coming up Friday and Sunday. You can catch that on ovcdigitalnetwork.com. For Coach Beth Acreman, I'm Steve Peake.